Stephen Colbert. You get a lot of publicity. And I've been doing a bunch of radio shows this week. We did Hannity, and that's on BillO'Reilly.com. WABC is Sid Rosenberg. That's on BillO'Reilly.com. Clay and Buck I did this afternoon. And it always comes around to Colbert. And some of the conservative hosts are angry that Colbert is being, deified, praised. And I'm going, it doesn't matter. He's done. He's through. He's not going to last till May. They say he'll be on till May. It won't. But the Progressive Change campaign is now circulating a petition, and they're actually having demonstrations in support of Stephen Colbert. So they had a demonstration in New York, and nobody showed up. All right, a few dozen people showed up, and they were paid, I'm sure, to show up. So it's not like there's a groundswell. And the progressive outfit says they got hundreds of thousands of signatures. Okay, fine. But there is something more important here than just booting Stephen Colbert off the air. Okay? And here it is. Roll the tape.
But with Colbert, you see, what sunk him was not just his vitriolic approach to Trump, but he censored his program. This has not been put out there by anybody. You could not get on his program unless you hated Trump. So I was on the late nights, all of them, 75 times.
Wow.
All right, I think it's me and Robin Williams with a guy who run it the most.
Who did it start in the Carson era or Letterman?
No, Letterman.
Wow.
Letterman, Leno, Kimmel, all of them. But I did actually appear with Colbert way back one time. But Colbert would never invite anybody who didn't hate Trump.
And that was the crux of the problem. Because when a corporation like Paramount CBS uses its airtime to promote a political candidate, Kamala Harris, all right, or a political philosophy, liberalism, and doesn't give any time to the other side, then you're running up against all kinds of First Amendment issues. So, and it's not just Colbert. Now, I told you this. I got Confronting Evil coming out on September 9th. We're going to do a media push like we always do, all right? And then last September, we had Confronting the President. So we wanted to get on the CBS Morning News, Jane Pauley, on Sunday, okay? Because that's they give you a lot of time and sell some books. Ms. Pauley wouldn't put us on, and I emailed her directly, okay? Didn't even consider it, okay? And then we tracked it. We tracked her program for a year. One non-liberal guest in that slot, Newt Gingrich. That's all, okay? And the only reason the speaker got on there was because of me pounding this Sunday morning program at CBS. The whole apparatus is set up to deny traditional conservative Americans a voice. I mean, deny them a voice, not just denigrate them, not just mock them. Shut them out, censor them down. Now, I don't care whether you hate Trump or not. What do I care? All right, I report honestly. I know what the man is doing, and then you can take it or leave it. So I get along with Jon Stewart. He invited me on his program. I hope he does it again. Bill Maher invited me on his program. I hope we can work that out, okay? And a number of liberal people said, okay, you can come on. I was on CNN for presidents. They invited me on. They put me on at like 1 a.m, but that's all right. At least I got on. But not CBS. Slam that door. And that didn't used to happen. You remember on 60 Minutes, which openly rooted for Kamala Harris, openly rooted for her. That's what that story was about, by the way, with the interview and all of that. You remember that Mike Wallace and Don Hewitt, who ran 60 Minutes, I was on twice. Twice. Once for killing Jesus and once because I'm so effervescent or whatever. And it was no problem. They didn't agree with me, all right, but it was lively back and forth. That's the way it should be. But now they have started the censorship. And that's what you have in totalitarian states. And that's really the essence of Stephen Colbert. He can't stand up against me. You guys know that. I mean, Letterman, he tried, he saw what happened. It was a very lively back and forth. Jon Stewart, that's a legendary association I have with him, because those guys were fast. I mean, both of them. I had to be on my A game. Colbert's not fast. All right? I mean, he can't. He sits with me and debates presidential politics. It's over. So he's not going to do that. But CBS allowed him to run that show in an unfair way. And that's really the crux of the matter. Homeowners, when is the last time you checked on your home title? If your answer is never, then this is for you. Scammers are stealing titles, and your equity is a target. Criminals forge your signature. Just like that, your home title can be transferred out of your name. That's why I partnered up with Home Title Lock, so you can find out today if you're already a victim. Please use my promo code BILL at HometitleLock.com, and you'll get a free title history report. Plus, you will get a free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection. That's 24/7 monitoring of your title, urgent alerts of any changes, and if fraud does happen, they'll spend up to $1 million to fix it. That's HometitleLock.com, promo code BILL.